Good morning and welcome to Morning Markets. Today we're going to discuss the market reaction to the announcement of tariff delays. Over the last week, we've seen sharp declines across global equities, which can only be attributed to the actions of Donald Trump and his announced tariffs. Tariffs are bad for global growth and inflation. Yesterday, markets were beginning to price more uncertainty around tariffs as they digest what this actually means for companies and economies. The two biggest economies in the world, the US and China, continuing to ramp up tariffs on one another, whilst the rest of the world in a state of flux. And just like that, everything changed as Donald Trump announced a 90-day delay on all tariffs except for China. The response from financial markets was extremely positive. Looking at the US market, the S&P 500 was up almost 10% in one day. And looking at Asia and Japan overnight, they were equally very strong. It's always difficult in times of heightened uncertainty to remain invested, but this just highlights the importance of taking a step back and not trying to time markets. Whilst the rest of the world is in some reprieve for now, China and the US continue to increase tariffs. The latest developments is that the US have increased in tariffs on China from 104% to 125%, whilst China retaliate by putting tariffs on the US imports of 84%. Over the next month, we'll continue to see further developments on the tariff front, but investors will also be paying attention on the latest financial results from US companies in the coming weeks. This is for the first quarter of this year. We've had one company report yesterday, Delta Airlines, who delivered better than expected earnings, but more importantly were the comments from the management team around their future outlook and their expectations of what tariffs means for their businesses. They're expecting tariffs to weigh on bookings, which is already starting to come through, which is really a challenge for them when they look to think about how they're going to grow their business and what that may mean for profit margins. So we'll keep you up to date on the corporate front and on the tariff front, but thank you all for watching and we'll see you tomorrow.
This video is not a recommendation or personal financial advice. With investing, your capital is at risk. Investments can fluctuate in value and you may get back less than you invest.